Welcome back to another YouTube video. Today I've got a pretty exciting video, and I'm actually excited to hit both of these and see some comparable data. So today I'm down at Evolution Golf, and they've been very kind to let me use their GC quad to bring you this video. So today I'm going to be hitting the last year's Callaway Elyte Triple Diamond versus the brand new Quantum Triple Diamond. So I've got both of these in 9°, so it's going to be very, very comparable. I'm going to use the same shaft, which is the Hazardous RDX Smoke Blue in the 6.5 60 gram. So a shaft I'm very familiar with, and I've tested this, and this is what I got fitted on for last year. So this is going to be quite interesting. So if you haven't seen my Quantum video already, I'll leave a link down in the description. It explains all about the driver heads and maybe which one suits you. So if that's interested, or you're interested in watching that, make sure you go check it out. Also, don't forget the subscribe button for me, grows the channel, helps me out massively, and also hit the like button if you enjoy these types of videos. So today what I'm going to try and do is hit out of the middle, obviously, and see what the numbers generate for us, and see if there is actually a increase and improvement from 1-year-old technology. And then what we're going to try and do is get some miss hits to see if there is a complete difference on the miss hits, because we all know in the driver market today, they're pretty much at their maximum already. So without further ado, should we get on and hit some Triple Diamond Elite to start off with? So we're going to hit sort of 5 or 6 shots, and then we're going to go into the Quantum Triple Diamond. All right, let's go and hit some balls. Okay, so we're going to try and keep this as fair as possible. We are using the Callaway Chrome Tour golf balls today for the testing and to get some consistent numbers across the board. So up first is the Callaway Elyte Triple Diamond. I like the look of this shape. It's yeah, quite low looking profiles. So yeah, I can definitely see it's going to be low spinning. Obviously, I'm normally a max head, so yeah, I might struggle to keep this in the air a little bit, but we're going to definitely give it a go. Come on then, first of the Elites. I have absolutely ripped that. Ooh, that felt wonderful off the head. That surprised me. What was the numbers on that? 112 club head speed, 162, 27 spin. Okay. A little bit higher than I thought it would be. All right, shot number 2. Bit low on the face, that one. Still take it though. Still take that one. 2.5 spin. Shot number 3. That's the best of the 3 so far. That felt pretty solid. Over the 300 mark, first one. Pretty nice. Okay, shot number 4. God, I'm hitting this quite good actually. I haven't hit one, I've hit one low and it still did okay. So yeah, quite impressed with this one actually, you know. Come on then. I'm struggling to misstrike this at the moment. It's it feels so solid. I really like the sound, really like the feel. It comes off quick. Like, yeah, I mean, if you can get your hands on an Elyte Triple Diamond, I mean, it's yeah, pretty good. Or if you already have one, I'm excited to try the Quantum against it to see how much the performance has actually changed. So shall we have a look at the Elyte Triple Diamond numbers quick before we move on to the Quantum? Okay, so just having a brief look at the Elyte Triple Diamond numbers. We averaged at about 164 mile an hour ball speed, which is pretty much normal what I see from my AI smoke. Launch angle with the Triple Diamond is a lot lower than what I'm used to seeing. I'm normally around 13 or 14 degrees, so 9 degrees. Could that be the degree of the head? Potentially. I'm normally at 10.5 because I like to see the ball fly a little bit higher than what the Triple Diamond's producing for me. But what was surprising to me was the spin. I thought it'd be closer to 2, maybe like 1.9. So to average out around 2.3 is actually quite impressive. I would never have thought of to play a Triple Diamond head before, and this is really eye-opening because I actually might go into this head for 2026. Carry 276, total 300 on the average, which is pretty much where I normally am. I'm normally around the 290 to 300 mark normally, so yeah, pretty happy with this. Peak height 25 yard average is a little bit low for me. I like to see more like 35, 40. I like to see a high ball flight with the driver because it means it's going to stay in the air for longer. So let's take this head off this shaft and put the Quantum Triple Diamond into play and see how that stacks up against the Elyte Triple Diamond. Okay, so now I've got the Quantum Triple Diamond. Obviously, I've got the same setting as the Elyte, which is 9° complete standard. I've got the weight kit, which is obviously new for this year. I've got that in neutral as well. So it's as close to the Elyte Triple Diamond as possible. First looks, against the Elyte Triple Diamond, I prefer this head so much more. I don't like the kind of finish on the Elyte too much. It's got more of a carbon effect to the back of the Quantum, which suits my eye so much more. So yeah, I'm more excited to hit this one actually, and I think this one's probably going to perform better because I'm a little bit more confident with it. But who knows, the numbers may seem different. So again, we're going to hit sort of 5 or 6 shots with this one. So then we can definitely have a look at the data. So come on then, first shot with this one. A little bit out the heel. Okay, first one to miss the fairway, but felt solid. A completely different feel to the Elyte, like completely, and sound as well. I prefer the sound of this one compared to the Elyte. Again, that was out the heel. So yeah, not the best strike to start off with, but let's hit a few more and then I'll give you my opinions on it. God, yeah, I prefer this look so much more than the Elyte. Get on there. Off the heel again. Again, 2 heel strikes. Haven't done that bad. Be interesting to see the numbers at the end. Only just missed the fairway, but yeah, a bit different. All right, come on, let's find the middle. Oh yes, oh yes. That felt so good. Completely different feel on this compared to the Elyte. Oh, it's a lovely feel when you hit this out the middle. Like, just like a proper meaty thud. And yeah, I'm liking this one so far. Come on then, another one. Oh, that's probably the best strike. That felt good. Yeah, around the 270 carry again, I think. Bit spinny maybe. No, happy, like, yeah, happy with that one. Well, I can definitely tell, like, they're both Triple Diamond heads, but obviously they're coming out a lot flatter and more like forward. I'm used to seeing like a up. So yeah, it's kind of different to what I'm used to, but I don't hate it, you know, that's sort of more of a flat forward ball flight. Come on, let's hit a few more. Bit low on the face, that one. I found the Elyte Triple Diamond a little bit easier to hit than the Quantum Triple Diamond. Maybe because of the new weight ports in the Quantum potentially compared to the Elyte. Possibly, but yeah, I'm not finding the middle as much on this one compared to the Elyte. Again, that's me, not the club. So yeah, I'm just going to hit a few more. Yeah, let's actually find out the screws. There we go. Wowzers. That's just completely different sound and feel when you actually hit it out the sweet spot. I mean, yeah, that was the best strike out of the 2. I mean, yeah, couldn't have hit that any better if I tried. Right, I think we'll leave it there for the shots. I think I hit 6 on both. So let's check some numbers out and let's see what the difference is between the Elyte Triple Diamond versus the brand new Quantum Triple Diamond. I'm actually quite excited to see the results on this. Okay, so I'm just going to pull up the numbers for the Callaway Quantum Triple Diamond, and to my surprise, there was a little bit of a difference between the 2. So base numbers with the Quantum Triple Diamond, ball speed was around the 163 again, which is pretty normal for me. Carry was around the 276 on the average, which again, that's where I like to see my driver. Obviously, I'm normally around the 270 mark, 265, so a little bit of a game with the new technology. And then total distance at 294, and again, peak height at 27 yards, which is still a little bit low for me, but obviously these are the Triple Diamond heads, and I'm used to playing the max head. So the spin on this one as well, just shy of 2.4, which for a low spinning head is actually quite high. So I would have rather seen these around the 2000s. Same with the Elyte Triple Diamond, was a little bit high. So yeah, I'm interested to see if there was actually any difference between the Elyte Triple Diamond versus the Quantum Triple Diamond. So I'm just going to pull up the numbers for comparison, and then we're just going to go through them and see if there is actually a difference between a 1-year-old model versus the current. Okay, so you can see on screen that I've just brought up both numbers of the Elyte Triple Diamond versus the Quantum Triple Diamond. And I just want to put your attention to the top right box. You can see I was way more consistent and more accurate with the Elyte Triple Diamond, the yellow box, compared to the blue one, which was the Quantum. But looking at numbers, there is a difference. And to my surprise, the Elyte Triple Diamond produced more ball speed than the Quantum Triple Diamond. So I don't know whether that was more me not finding the middle of the head on the Quantum, or I just preferred hitting the Elyte. So, I mean, let me know in the comments what you think. Looking at launch angles, there was a kind of similar 9.6 to 9.2, which again, obviously being a Triple Diamond head, I would expect to be kind of in the single digits because they're meant to launch a little bit lower. The spin, which for both models for me was actually relatively high, 2.3 with the Elyte Triple Diamond and 2.375 with the Quantum. So the Quantum actually spun a little bit more. That wouldn't scare me on the golf course because I would like to see a bit more spin, so to keep the ball in the air much longer. Looking at carry, they were identical, both 276 yards in the air, which again, pretty happy with. And then total yardage, because the Elyte spent a little bit less, it went 6 yards longer than the Quantum. So overall, should you buy the new driver? Based on these numbers, I probably wouldn't, because there isn't actually a massive amount of difference between the two. So if you are currently gaming the Elyte Triple Diamond, try out the Quantum Triple Diamond to see if there is any gains. But based on me, unless I get this properly fitted for me and see the actual difference, I wouldn't upgrade. So hope this video has given you some insights into recent technology last year's versus this year. And if there's any more you'd like me to do, let me know in the comments down below, because I've got plenty more to come. Make sure you hit the subscribe button for me if you are new to the channel. I appreciate it, helps grow this channel massively. And don't forget to hit that like button for me. It does more than you think. So hopefully I'll catch you in the next video.